Gabby the game night, Gabby the game night, Gabby the game night, yay.
Hey, it's Gabby the Gamer. I am back playing more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations with Maddie from Vidiocy, and I don't know who's at the controls, because this is actually Maddie. Dylan's got the controls.
That is not Gabby. I am Gabby. There's identity theft. Anyway, the phone's ringing. I'm at the controls.
Somebody's ringing my phone.
At this time of the night.
Who is this?
Yes.
Oh man, come on! You should have committed.
I didn't know it was Edgeworth.
Edgy, get up! It's an emergency!
Larry has Edgeworth's phone number. Larry, do you know what time it is?
It's not Larry, it's Laurice! Laurice Donem!
What the fuck are you talking about? There's nothing more than a terrible nightmare. I'll just roll over.
Wait, don't hang up! It's an emergency! It's Nick! He took a really nasty spill!
Well, it wouldn't be the first time, so...
I'm not joking, his life is in danger!
What? What happened? Tell me. What happened to my husband?
Talk about a guy with bad luck! He may already be dead! Anyway, you've got to come back! You're the only one that can help! My Iris! My beautiful Iris! She needs help!
Alright, I don't know what's going on, but I'll be there as soon as I can.
I'm at the detention center! Please, hurry!
It's been 1 year since I left that country. I thought I wouldn't have to see him again for a while. Sounds like it won't be a pretty reunion, as if I expected anything to change.
See, that's a real friend, though. Just no questions asked. All right, I'll be there as soon as I can. Yo, we got a problem. We need your help.
Gotta take
I'm
a
on my
flight,
way.
too.
February 8th, 2:19 p.m.
country.
Detention Center, visitors room. Maybe he'll take a ship. I guess it has to be a fast ship.
You're late, Edgy! What took you so long?
I don't want to hear it. I chartered a private jet to come as quickly as I could.
Yo, he's got that money.
Well, you should have chartered a faster one. Anyway, just listen. Something happened to Ms. Elise, and Nick is... Maya, and Iris's bikini. Huh? Say something, Edgy!
Before I came here, I stopped by the hospital and paid Wright a visit. I believe I have a better understanding of the situation than you at this point. The murder victim was the picture book author, Miss Elise Dunem. She was found by Wright in the head nun. The suspect is the temple's younger nun. Then later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, it broke and he fell into the river. The hospital says that he'll need at least 2 days of bed rest.
We don't normally see Phoenix head on like that. He looks strange.
2 days of bed rest for falling from 40 feet from a bridge?
Yes, that's right. You got it. But they arrested her. My sweet little Iris.
And here I was, convinced he was the one the police had arrested. However, I still don't understand what these 2 items are for.
What are you talking about?
The things Wright gave me when I was leaving his room. This is the first. He said some nonsense about being able to see into people's hearts. And the other. He couldn't possibly be asking me what I think.
Oh my God, is Edgeworth gonna be
Welcome
the defense
to
attorney?
Miles Edgeworth, Ace Attorney.
Technically, he was already an attorney. An attorney's just a lawyer.
Yeah.
And defense attorneys and prosecutors are all attorneys.
Oh, that does look weird. I hate it.
I know, right? Wait, no, go back to that. Go back to that. Because now we're getting Edgeworth's descriptions. My friend since grade school fell from Dusky Bridge and is currently hospitalized. My friend since grade school. I don't remember how we became friends, though. Larry's teacher.
I'm begging you. Iris's trial starts tomorrow. With Nick out of the picture, you're all I've got left. You're the only one that can represent her.
What did you just say?
You know, represent. Defend. What were you expecting? Why did you think I called you anyway?
I'm a prosecutor, Larry. A prosecutor. You do understand what I'm saying. A prosecutor is a lawyer who...
He finally at least admitted he was a lawyer.
Don't talk to me like a kid. I graduated from junior high, you know. Don't worry about it. I promise I won't tell.
But I
mean, I heard a paper badge had no problem fooling an entire court before.
I mean, that's true.
How could this country's judicial system have fallen into such decay?
Please, Edgy. At least listen to her. Listen to Iris' side of the story.
So Wright wasn't joking when he gave me this badge after all.
Thank you for coming. My name is Iris.
Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth. I don't know if I can be of any help, but I will at least hear what you have to say about the murder.
Mr. Wright, How is he? Mr. Larice said that he might even die.
Fortunately, he will be fine. Larry, you moron, how could you say something like that? He was badly bruised when he hit the water, but otherwise he is unharmed.
Thank goodness.
But he's caught some kind of nasty cold.
A cold?
He's running a high fever and is drifting in and out of consciousness.
Oh no, he got COVID.
I must be imagining things. This woman, I feel like I've met her before. This is not my attorney's badge.
Is that an attorney's badge?
Yes, this belongs to Wright.
Really?
I'm actually a prosecutor.
Oh, then why do you have a defense attorney's badge pinned on your lapel?
Well, you see, I borrowed it. So this is why.
Yo, are we gonna get to see like Edgeworth and Maya hanging out on this case? Or is it just gonna be Edgeworth
Maybe.
solo? He needs an assistant, damn it. Oh my god, please tell me it's not gonna be Edgeworth and Larry.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Pardon me, Iris, I would like to ask you something, if you don't mind. So is Iris / obviously Dahlia gonna actually be the murderer, or is she surprisingly not gonna be the murderer in this?
I mean, there wasn't really anybody else there. But then
That
again,
was Bikini.
well, see, this is why Edgeworth's defending her, because Phoenix Wright can't lose yet. Well, he already lost.
Yeah, he
once.
lost in the 4th game.
But that was
Fourth
on
game,
purpose. That was
second
on
game.
purpose.
Pretty much the exact same scenario in the 2nd game. So I'm asking, is it gonna be like that again, or is she actually gonna be innocent?
I don't know.
Curious.
Pardon me.
I already said that.
Okay.
I have the distinct feeling
You and I have met before.
Why is there a clone of me?
I'm really trying hard. I can't get your Edgeworth down. I get like too British when I do him. I get too Dumbledore when I do
Get
him.
more British, goddammit. I don't go British enough.
It must be your imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. After all, I hardly ever leave Hazakura Temple.
Hazakura Temple, what's that?
It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual power come to train. You need to undergo some very difficult training to release your inner spiritual power.
What the fuck are you talking? Spiritual power? Did you go to that temple for that reason as well?
No, I don't have any spiritual powers. I don't need them.
In that case, what are you doing at that temple then?
I've committed some sins. Sins that I need to pay for. That's why I'm there, and why I continue to train, to purify my soul.
I want to ask you about last night, the night of the crime.
Alright. I helped clean up after dinner, and then went back to my room at about 8. Later, I left my room to ring the lights out bell at 10.
Bell?
We ring it at the same time each night.
I see, and then?
And then I was told to go to the training hall, but I went back to my room and stayed there.
Why didn't you go to the training hall like you were asked to?
I was frightened,
Frightened?
so I just stayed in my room and meditated until the murder happened.
There's more to her story, I just know this. Maybe I should dig a little deeper. Maybe I should throw this thing White gave me at her. I just have the urge to chuck it at her face.
I mean, to be fair, there's probably bulletproof glass in between them, so it's just gonna hit the screen.
Don't.
You were asked to go to the training hall on the night of the murder.
Yes,
However, you didn't go.
You didn't go.
Because you say you were frightened.
Frightened.
What exactly were you so frightened of? Are you having fun?
I'm just trying to get your Edgeworth impression down in case I ever need to step in. Okay, Edgeworth's gonna be all kinds of confused right now.
What the fuck is this?
is there something wrong?
I'm sorry, it's nothing. Looks like she's not aware of them herself. These must be what White was talking about. The psycho-locks. Is it psyche-locks? Edgeworth, you dumb fuck! I believe he said that I need to present this Magatama item to do something. I need to chuck it at her face. So do you have any idea as to what really occurred last night?
I think it was the result of the tremendous spiritual power that was unleashed.
What are you talking about? Spiritual power?
Yes, spiritual training has been a cause behind many great tragedies.
At least one.
This incident was just another example.
Not really. Not really, I know. Iris, I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm a man of science. I don't believe in spiritual power. He hasn't been talking with Maya enough.
Yes, I understand. Most people don't.
And I am certain that the thing that killed the victim was a human. So please, answer me this simple question. Were you the one who killed Elise Dunem?
I'm not the one who took her life.
Those psycho-lock things aren't apparent. Suppose that means I can believe that she's not lying. Unless she hired a hitman, but that would never happen.
What's wrong?
I can't believe what I'm thinking. How is just fair saying that I don't believe in spiritual power? It appears that's about all you can tell.
Thank you very much for listening to my story.
I visited Wright at the hospital before coming here. He asked me to take care of you.
Me?
Yes, at the trial tomorrow. He asked me to defend you.
I thought Larry asked him to.
Well, yeah, but apparently White did too.
But
I mean, White gave him the badge.
he gave him the badge, but Edgeworth was like, I hope it doesn't mean what I think it means. And he seemed surprised at the idea that Larry was asking him. So I don't think Phoenix actually asked. There's some contradictions here, is all I'm saying.
Phoenix asked him by giving him the badge.
If Mr. Wright has that much faith in you, Mr. Edgeworth, then I will gladly entrust my fate to your capable hands.
But before that, I have one question.
Yes?
Do you know Wright?
I only know wrong. Why would you ask that?
Whenever you came up in our conversation, he would begin to act a little strange.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is Mr. Wright to you?
My husband. He is a very dear and indispensable friend.
It was 5 years ago. That's when I deceived him.
You deceived him?
I heard that he was in a lot of pain afterwards because of what happened. I know what a weak person I am. That's why I thought it was best if he never saw me again. I wanted him to just forget about me without learning the truth.
Well, if you ask me, Wright is still suffering. Until he learns the truth, I don't think he'll ever be able to truly recover. Iris, it's not too late. You should go to him. Tell him the truth. I mean, you can't right now. You're kind of detention, but, afterwards. I'll defend you, but only if you agree to that one condition.
All right, Mr. Edgeworth. I promise.
Very well. I'll do everything in my power to get you an acquittal. Time to go forward some evidence. Let's fucking go.
I mean, even though you've killed 2 people and indirectly caused the death of at least 1 other.
She could be lying here. I'm not very easily trusting her.
Well, we know she killed 2 people.
Well, yeah. That's enough information gathering for now. I should head to the crime scene. That's my present, not my move. That's my exact. Fuck, I don't know these buttons. I'm not used to being in this position. February. Dusky Bridge. It sure is cold, right? So this is it. Dusky Bridge.
Oh, wow, it's you, Mr. Edge.
Damn it, I took a shot!
We never know who the fuck. Yo, is Gumshoe gonna be a boy? Is he gonna stick with us? Detective Gumshoe.
Long time no see. It's been about a year, or has it been longer?
It doesn't matter, Detective. What does matter is why you're shuffling about.
Oh, ouch! And there's that sharp left jab. Well, I'm happy to see you anyway, Mr. Edgeworth.
Let me guess, you're transferred by HR to the local precinct. A wise decision. The vast amount of nothing up here should be quite easy to go on.
I heard you were back in the country and arranged to come all the way out here. Everybody was real nice. They even let me take charge of the investigation, sir.
Gumshoe indeed. Like gum on your shoe, he's impossible to get rid of.
I'm supposed to report on the details of the crime scene, sir. Anyway, here I am, Detective Dick Gumshoe, reporting for duty.
Great. Thank you, Detective.
I thought Prosecutor Godot was gonna get here before me. That guy's a real mystery, I tell you.
Prosecutor Godot? Who the fuck is that? I'm an attorney now.
I thought Edgeworth knew Godot.
Apparently
Didn't
not.
we talk to him about him in one of the earlier cases? Huh? What's that thing doing on your lapel, Mr. Edgeworth?
Is it really that odd?
You bet it is, sir! A prosecutor wearing a defense attorney's badge? That's like a detective with a license to kill.
There's this little thing called that ominous of a meaning. I just got back into the country, so I don't really know much about the case.
It's simple.
Well, simple is as simple does, they say.
Oh, you got no idea how much I've missed that biting sarcasm of yours, sir. But seriously, this one's a piece of cake. There's a witness that saw the whole thing.
A witness?
Yeah, that bikini lady.
Bikini lady? Here, on this freezing cold mountain?
Did they name her that just to make that one joke? Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want the details, sir.
I may have to talk to this bikini lady. I mean, decisive witness myself. No wonder people say this is the best case. You can play as Edward. So this is the bridge that Wright fell through.
Yup. I can't imagine being that reckless myself.
Wasn't this bridge the only way up the mountain?
The only way across the ravine.
Oh, wait, is it? Oh.
Look before you cross is how it goes, right? Or was that leap?
Over there is the... No, over there. The bridge is the only way over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on the lower side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're on this side of the main temple.
Yeah. And is there something on the other side?
Yeah, some old building they call the Inner Temple. But we can't get over there without a bridge, sir.
I could cross it. What?
Nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem. But someone was at the Inner Temple doing some training, and now they're stuck there.
Oh, fuck Maya! No! Yes, I heard that from Wright. It's Maya Fey.
Oh, no. Her again? Anyway, the air's really turbulent right now, so we can't do an aerial extraction.
Fuck.
No one's going to be able to reach the Inner Temple until tomorrow, sir.
No. Will she be alright in this cold? So how did this bridge burn down anyway?
We're almost 100% sure it was lightning.
Lightning? Tell me more about the lightning. You're telling me a bridge caught on fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning?
Yup. Last night it snowed for the first time in 3 days. It's a little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that. But according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck.
Weather report? Weather report like in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Weather report? I see. There's a very detailed weather report. Almost too detailed. Even has the exact time that lightning struck the bridge.
Oh, that? We got that information from the witness's testimony.
Someone actually saw the lightning hit the bridge. Who is this witness?
Sorry, I'll go ask one of the local cops later, sir.
And who is Prosecutor Godot? I've never heard of him.
Yeah, he's a new guy. Showed up after you left the country. He's a complete rookie, but nobody can say a bad word about the guy.
What kind of man is he?
He just became a prosecutor recently, but he's good, sir. Real good.
If he's so good, how is it that I've never heard of him? Is he the lead prosecutor on this case?
You bet he is. After all, you know who is right in the middle of it.
You know who?
Phoenix Wright, of course. For some reason, Godot's really got it in for Mr. Wright.
Oh?
Yeah, he seems to have some kind of a grudge.
And what would be the cause of this grudge?
I don't know. Maybe he made fun of his mask or something.
None of this is making any sense. I better look into this Godot myself. Goodbye. February at the main gate.
Yo, Edgy, what took you so long? I'm so cold, my brain's turned to sherbet.
I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country.
What do you mean?
Wright is going to be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual. And I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder.
Hey, wait a sec. Hold it. Objection.
Why did you follow me?
What's going on here, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's hard to explain, but one thing led to another.
What kind of lame excuse is that? And you call yourself a defense attorney?
I'm a prosecutor!
Prosecutor Edgeworth is a prosecutor, and that's why he's Prosecutor Edgeworth.
I'm going to shoot both of
We
them.
might be being a little loud. Prosecutor Edgeworth, defense attorney, just sounds plain old weird, pal. Right, Prosecutor Edgeworth?
I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore.
Dude, Edgy! I don't see you for a couple of years and your heart turns to sherbet.
I'd say more like sorbet. It is rather cold.
Iris didn't murder her, someone else did it. I just know it, okay? So trust me on this one.
Ever romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do whatever I can to prove her innocence. At least until I pass the baton on to Wright, that is. I got the badge.
Come to think of it, when you were a kid, you were always saying, when I grow up, I want to be a lawyer and defend people, or something like that.
That was a long time ago.
But see, now you've got the chance to follow your boyhood dream for a day. Hedgie, you've got to do it. You got to save my little Iris.
This is exactly why I hate childhood friends.
Man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute. Right, Hedgie? You think so too, don't you? What's wrong? Why are you so quiet?
To put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent?
Come on, a girl that cute can't possibly be a
Oh
murderer.
my god, this case is fucking dead. I was right after all. I should have never come back.
No, don't worry. I see things for how they really are this time, honest.
If I had a pity for every time he said that.
It's just that, well, Iris is a delicate flower. You can't force things too much, know what I mean?
Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry.
Oh, forget it. I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to know what he was talking about.
Larry, where were you and what were you doing on the night of the crime?
I was just killing some... nothing. Killing time.
Larry?
What? Don't tell me. You think I might have done it?
What?
Get lost. Go back on your charter jet and get out of my sight, you creep. And I hope your plane crashes and you die.
What the fuck? I'll ask just one more time. On the night of the murder, where were you and what were you doing? Psycholocks? As I suspected, psycholocks.
I'm sorry, man. You know me. I just don't remember. My short-term memory is a wreck, dude.
I'll get back to you. Were you burning bridges by any chance?
I mean, only metaphorically.
Wait, how's good to the main hall?
Hey, hello there. So how are you
I
feeling?
guess Gumshoe's following us. He's out Maya. Alright, I suppose. Huh? Who is this? My name is Miles Edgeworth. My, a handsome boy such as yourself is always welcome. Oh, the circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just... Please don't call me boy. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm looking for a woman in a bikini. Well, you have found her. Now, what can I do for you? I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis. If you ask nicely, I might give you a peek, big boy. I'm going to shoot myself.
Mr. Edgeworth? This is the head nun, Sister Bikini. She's the witness.
Why did you tell me that earlier? That's exactly why your salary keeps getting cut.
My stomach is already growling in protest.
So, what's the latest about my beloved Iris? Well, first, I want to hear what you know. Hey, guess what? I have the badge now.
About this here.
Let me see. Well, as you may know, in order to see reality for what it truly is, we strive to break our attachments to much of the transient material realm. I guess you could call me an immaterial girl.
I guess she lives in an immaterial world, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? So where's the music video for that?
First, I'd like to ask you about last night. Well, last night, we had an acolyte here for training. After dinner, the two of us went to the training hall in the inner temple. She must be talking about Maya. Approximately what time was that? I suppose it was about 9 when we left here. Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. The channeling dojo's head nun must be in attendance at all times to keep watch.
Wow, you're right. That does sound exhausting.
Detective, this is no time for flattery.
Sorry.
Sometime around 11, you witnessed the incident in the courtyard. But your duty was in the inner temple. Why did you come back here? The way you're staring at me, I'm starting to get goosebumps. I'm starting to get goosebumps myself for a decidedly different reason.
You get the chills pretty easy, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth?
Alright, then I'd like you to tell me exactly what you saw in the courtyard. It must have been past 11. Oh, no, I can't say it. It's too much for my poor heart.
Hey, calm down, lady. Let go of my tie.
I saw two people. One of them was lying on the ground. The other one was stabbing her from the back with a sword. Did you see this, Chrono, with your own eyes? I didn't want to believe what I was seeing, but it was Iris. Maybe she was trying to pull the sword out. You must have been quite shocked.
Of course she was. Try putting yourself in her shoes. It'd be like if you were stabbing Mr. Wright smack in the middle of a courtroom, and I happened to witness it from the witness stand. I'd be pretty shocked, too.
I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw. And when I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed, and then I passed out. Unfortunately for us, her testimony seems to be pretty solid. However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural. Unnatural? The girl I know simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness. I wonder what she means by that. As the head nun, it's your duty to stay with Acolyte at all times, correct? Yes, that's correct. I know I may look strong, but the truth is, I've got a bad lower back. A bad lower back? Yes, it's especially bad in the winter. So bad that I can't even lift a bucket. Do you remember how cold it was last night? My bad back felt as stiff as frozen glass. I just want to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall. So you left the disciple all alone? Don't be ridiculous. I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris to the inner temple after she had rung the bell for lights out. Yes, but she never went to the inner temple, did she? So did this head nun actually see Iris there? I think I better try to get some more details. Where's Paul right now? So who is this acolyte that was to train at the inner temple? Her name is Maya Fey. I treated her very badly, I'm ashamed to say. And after she went through the trouble of signing up for the special course.
Special course?
It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant 30,000 times. You don't mean to tell me she's still doing that over at the inner temple, do you? No, of course not. You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night, we still hadn't started the training session itself. Well, that's good to hear. Oh, dear, there's one thing I forgot to tell you.
Uh-oh, I don't think I like the sound of this.
Do you know that small girl? I believe she's Mystic Maya's little sister. Maya has a little sister?
Oh, you mean Little Pearl. That's Maya Fey's cousin.
Little Pearl? I thought she was going to visit Mystic Elise after we'd finished with dinner. Clean up. But I haven't seen her at all since last night. She's nowhere to be found. That's unfortunate. You mean she was with the victim? It's all the fault of my stupid, creaky old back. A little girl who was with the victim on the night of the murder is gone.
As they say, the plot thickens.
The fuck is Paul? Where's that child?
I had a G.I.
temple courtyard.
I had a G.I. Joe figure that had a sword very similar to that. It wasn't green, though. It was, like, gray or silver.
Nice.
And this is where the murder took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched.
Thanks, Detective. I'll just have a look around. It looks like the police are still investigating.
Oh yeah, by the way, I thought I'd better ask just to be sure. Are you really going to defend that nun, Iris, at the trial tomorrow?
Yes, I will. I gave her my word, and I must follow through my commitment.
Well, in that case, I've got to be careful. Got to make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation.
Please do. Don't worry about it, Detective. Just keep your mouth closed, and I think most of it will flow on its own.
You got it, sir. I'll make sure it flows out like water from a tap.
Yes, you do that, Detective. So how much has your bunny spout leaked over the years? I'm trying to examine. You're caught in my way. Like, scoot over. What's this? It looks like a wizard staff.
That belonged to the victim, Ms. Elise or Nim. There's nothing strange or magical about it. Oh, yeah. Listen, this is just between us, okay, sir?
Yes. What?
This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this.
Alright.
The truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard.
You're going off the bridge next. That's it? That's what you wanted to tell me?
That's it.
The staff are made from a very strong kind of wood. No fingerprints with any on it.
Just the victims.
Damn, if only I knew more about the staff, like if there was some sort of amethyst ball on it. Unfortunately, I just got here, so I don't know shit. So the sword from the gold statue is actually the murder weapon.
Sure is. It's called a Shishishido, by the way. Nasty piece of work, sir.
There's still blood on it. I suppose there's the victim's blood.
Yep, it's all over the blade. And speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of the Shishishido, too.
Fingerprints?
Naturally, they match the prints we got from the younger nun, the defendant.
Her fingerprints on the murder weapon?
What's wrong? You're looking really solemn.
This is how it is for Wright. Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney?
Yeah, I figure it doesn't really feel good.
God, I hate this. To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your health. Oh my god, it's a ladder. The main gate must be just over that stone wall.
Ah, stone walls. I jumped over a few of those in my time. Most of them are good memories, but not all.
Detective, perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of paucity
Sure.
of words. I want to look at the ladder. How dare you?
I just love skiing.
Really, you don't seem like the type. Well, what about sleds?
Sleds? Nah. They're a little too kiddie, you know? Messes with my hard-boiled image. What's with the silence, Mr. Edgeworth?
Is the world starting to go mad? It's a lantern. I suppose they light it at night.
There's something elegant about the light of a fire. At the end of each month, I always like to relax in my room by candlelight.
Detective, can you not afford to pay your electricity bill?
How did you know? The victim is the famous picture book author, Miss Elise Donim. Her entire past up until she won that writing award last year is a total mystery.
It's hard to believe in this day and age you can still find people like that.
The estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 and 11 p.m. on February 7th. Cause of death was blood loss resulting from a stab to the back by the murder weapon.
The murder weapon?
The victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir.
That's terrible.
Yeah, but there's one strange thing.
Yes?
The victim's entire body was covered with bruises. The bruises are consistent with falling from the height of a two-story building.
A two-story building? That'd be about the same height as that room in front of us, correct?
Hey, you're right. Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth. That just happens to be the room that Elise O'Neill was staying in.
Maybe
Pearl
we
stood her out.
Huh?
Pearl stood her out.
Maybe she was pushed out the window after she was stabbed by the sword. Now then, Chad. Let's see if we can summarize what we've learned so far.
Okay.
Let's get our handy-dandy notebook.
Let's take a look at the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
If we sit down and thinking, Chad, and think.
According to the testimony of Sister Bikini, the head nun, right after they'd finished dinner, she and Maya Fey headed to the inner temple. Fucking does like a children's show. At 10 p.m., after ringing the bell for lights out, Iris went to the inner temple.
That was the best episode of Blue's Clues ever.
When she got there, Bikini had her take over while she went back to Hazakura Temple. Why does Bikini have a W? Oh, for witness.
I guess.
After taking a hot bath to soothe her back, Sister Bikini witnessed the murder in the courtyard. If you want more details, you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall.
Inner temple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place. I'm sure I can make that jump. The trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor?
Pretty sure it's that Godot guy, but nobody can get a hold of him, so they're looking for a replacement.
What do you mean?
It's really weird. All of a sudden, no one can reach him. I wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe since Mr. Wright caught a cold and won't be defending, he just lost interest.
I intend to appear in court in the role of defense attorney. However, I would be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm actually a prosecutor.
Yeah, I can see why. But I'm not the one you have to worry about. I think the real problem is going to be that judge.
Yes, he certainly would remember my face, even after such a long absence. That's why I requested that another to preside over the trial tomorrow. We were made each other once. There's a good chance you
Oh, son of a bitch!
You know it is.
Yeah, but what about the prosecutor? Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Wouldn't it be a problem if someone there made a big stink, sir?
There's no need to worry. I pulled a few strings and I went to a prosecutor of my own choosing.
Wow, Mr. Edgeworth, I had no idea you had such a powerful string to pull.
Damn. What is this inner temple that Maya was supposedly training at?
According to Bikini, it's an old building they use for training the acolytes. It's on the other side of Dusky Bridge.
The bridge that burned down, huh? Is there anything else on the other side of that bridge beside the inner temple?
Nope, not a thing.
Nothing.
The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. In a way, it's kind of like a little island out there.
So the only thing there is the inner temple.
Here's not the kind of place a person could survive in.
Oh, that's bad. Please be alright, Maya.
And Gumshoe was just laughing about it. What the fuck, bro?
Gumshoe, I'm leaving your ass. I got nothing to say. Oh, we're back to the manga. Is Larry gone? I don't see Larry.
Maybe we scared the poor kid away.
His hole is shut tight with a number of cycle locks. I guess I'll have to look for him now. What a thorn on my side. Snowmobile, snowmobile, snowmobile. I suppose this type of thing is necessary up here in the mountains.
Say, this just gave me a great idea.
Something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind, whether I like it or not.
I've got an idea for a brand new invention. It might even make me rich.
An invention?
Yeah, a car that can travel on snow. I'll call it a snow car. So what do you think, sir? Would you go for a ride on something like that?
Only have to take the first 1,000 test rides. Where is this man? Have you seen Larry?
Mr. Edgeworth.
I came back because I need to ask you a few more questions, if you don't mind.
But I've already told you everything that I...
Iris, please remember. I'm on your side. You can tell me anything.
Yes, thank you.
And then we'll do action. Oh, the inner temple. Yeah, I can talk to you about. I just finished speaking with the head nun of Hazako Temple. She testified very clearly as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Elise Dunim with a sword. And one other thing. She said that when Maya Fey began her training at the inner temple, you were there as well.
What?
When I spoke with you last, you claimed that you never went to the inner temple. And yet, Sister Bikini says she met with you at the inner temple that very night.
But I...
Does she have a twin?
I didn't go there. I didn't go to the inner temple last night.
It looks like she's unwilling to tell me the whole truth. I wonder if I'll find the answers. If I'm looking for, if I break those cycle locks. I'm calling them cycle locks. Magatama!
Take that! I guess that's Edgeworth's voice.
Take that!
It was more like, take that!
Take that!
Not so deep.
Take that!
Take that! Since I have been handed this case, it's my duty to dig up all the answers, understand?
Since I've been handed this case, it's my duty to dig up all the answers, understand?
I'm saying I do a better Edgeworth now.
Shut up.
Yes, sir. Yes, Daddy Edgeworth.
What the fuck? Let's watch the anime. The smallest flame can sometimes bathe the case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. That's why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Are you giving a whole speech here to break the law? Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the inner temple last night?
Yes, I swear. I already told you that.
Yes, you said you didn't go because you were frightened.
That's right.
If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is this what frightening you so much you couldn't leave your own room? The lightning? The thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening.
Galileo!
Perhaps this is what you're afraid of, Val. I'm wrong.
I'm sorry, but you're wrong.
Why is your voice trembling like that?
It's just your eyes. Your eyes are scaring me.
Blast! I must be trying too hard to bluff. Please excuse me, I'm still not used to this role I've been assigned.
No, I should apologize. I'm sorry for being such a scaredy cat.
Ow, my HP. It's getting hot. So what the fuck was your affair? Okay, so one of the thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very frightening. Is that fucking Hogwarts?
Maybe. I'm not sure that we have anything right now, honestly.
What else?
Unless she was afraid of the scroll of Ami Faye.
No, that's up there.
Not Ami Faye. Maya's mom.
Yeah.
It was at the Inner Temple.
Yeah. No.
It was.
I mean, yeah, but no.
That's the only thing we have connected to the Inner Temple. What's Maya's mom's name? It's not Ami.
Misty.
Ami was Misty.
Yeah.
In
Mommy
the misty
Faye.
morning air.
Yeah, if I so close though. I'll get some one for. Look at this sword.
Oh, about this.
Shut up, Gumshoe!
But
We don't care about the immaterial goals living in the immaterial worlds. Oh. Actual dialogue. Oh. How could such a terrible thing have happened? It's all my fault. Yes, it is.
well, come on, lady. I don't think you need to take all the blame.
Quiet! What do you know anyway?
Ouch! You're scary.
With that stupid 5 o'clock shadow and that stupid old coat of yours, it's too bad you weren't the one that disappeared. What the fuck?
Why does she have to take it all out on me?
Hunger does seem a little manufactured. I don't know. Can't get the bridge as evidence. So this is the bridge, right across.
Pretty reckless. Didn't we do this already?
I didn't. Apparently not. I'm amazed he survived the fall from up here.
Yeah, he's one lucky guy, sir. Now I see how he managed to win his cases in court. Blind luck.
I think dumb luck suits Wright just a bit better. No, I can't get the bridge. It looks like a pretty good distance to that far cliff.
Oh yeah, she could. The bridge, that does make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be around 100 yards or so. Sorry it took so long to answer. I was
Detective, that's
watching
not
the birds.
Close to 100 yards.
Well, I gotta admit, I'm not very good at judging distances.
It's about 20 yards or so. An impossible to cross that bridge, it seems. I could jump it.
Who put the boards up?
Some letters are wildly engraved into a roughly cut border. Dusky Bridge. It certainly is an appropriate name.
You need to get some glasses, Mr. Edgeworth. That sign says Dusty Bridge. I can see how you read it wrong, though, sir.
You're the one who needs glasses, Detective. Try reading it one more time.
You're right. It's Dusky Bridge after all. I guess whoever wrote this made a mistake.
Your mistake.
There's a little shack down the way called Heavenly Hall.
A shack.
It's like a rundown doghouse for losers that can't bear the freezing drafts of wind. Kind of reminds me of my apartment, sir.
The name Heavenly Hall makes it sound like a palace.
Giving a hotel a great name is a crime itself. I'd call it false advertising. Hovel, sorry. By the way, the name of my apartment complex is Compton Castles.
That's not such a great name, if you ask me.
Well, it's not such a great apartment either, sir. You live in L.A.? Thought we were in San Francisco.
Oh. I don't remember, yeah.
Hey, it's a public phone. You don't see a lot of these anymore.
That's true.
Since we got one here, why don't we take a photo as a memento?
Well, sure, why not?
I want to see this fucking photo.
No!
Oh, man. Darn it, I don't have a camera with me. I'm gonna go buy a disposable camera. I'll be right back, sir.
What's so special about public phones, and why is he so fascinated by them? Oh, he's back. You got the camera now? I'm back. Let me look at my record. Alright. I see the map been updated to show the lack of a bridge. I don't have anything just like talking about the bridge.
This map is why you were afraid.
Were you scared of Paul?
But we still haven't found, by the way, and nobody seems trying too hard to find her.
I'm going to save my game. And then try 17 things. Hello, I'm going to throw
dialogue
stuff at you. Because I don't know 100%. Okay, so it wasn't lightning, it was the bridge. Couldn't even leave home though. Was it right on the lightning? Lightning. Yeah. Were they all spats? Did they have you on? They gonna keep throwing stuff? Was it at least Denim? Was it me loading the game? And that was so scary? I'm accidentally looking out for? I'm confused and lost. Is there something I missed somewhere? You wanna talk about stuff?
Is that the murder weapon?
Yes, it is. Have you ever seen it before?
Yes. Mystic Ami was holding it in the courtyard.
And apparently the head nut of it is the whole sad affair. She saw you stabbing Miss Alicia Nim at this very sword last night.
So why was that statue of Mystic Ami even there?
Yeah, I don't know.
And like when we saw the statue in the other case, Maya didn't even recognize it.
It's called the Demon Warding Hood. I gave that to Mr. Wright last night.
He was wearing this when I saw him at the hospital today.
It's an important item for protecting acolytes from evil spirits.
If it's so important, then why did you give it to him?
Last night, I felt something. I felt that something terrible was about to happen. I didn't want Mr. Wright to fall into a script.
Well, you wound up falling into something much deeper and colder. Probably shouldn't say that out loud, though. Thank God for inner monologue.
It would be a good line, though.
Imagine if Ed was saying that all out loud. Thank God for inner monologue. Oh, fuck!
Mr. Edgeworth, I heard everything you just said.
I don't know what I'm doing. Gumshoe, help. Weather report.
Gumshoe.
Woohoo.
Staff.
Every day they're out
Sword?
there making fuck-ups. They're still kind of helping.
I don't know what I'm doing. So no. I don't know what Larry is. I'm lost. I can look up there. The main hall of Hazuko Temple is above us there.
Hey, you're right. But I'm pretty sure the main hall didn't have a second floor.
Hazuko Temple is built on a steep pointed mountain. The front and back of the main hall are on different levels.
Oh, that makes sense. Wouldn't it be easier just to build the place slanted, sir?
I failed to see how he can even consider that to be a remotely good idea. I said all those words in a wrong order. Shut up. Don't speak to me. Apple. Bye. I don't know what I'm doing!
I do know what I'm don'ting.
Bell!
I see a small bell tower from here. Hey, that just reminded me. There's something I've always wondered about.
Something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind, whether I like it or not.
We call a person who tells a lie, right? So why don't we call a person who rings a bell, a beller? Or truer for a guy who tells the truth? Oh man, I'm not gonna get any sleep tonight.
I had no idea it was such a deep thinker. What am I doing? What am I doing? What? Help. Help. You there, help. What am I doing?
The god is glaring at me.
Something gladly. It's only polite to return the favor as well as taught.
Are you alright, Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh, excuse me. As it's glaring at the god. I don't know what I'm doing. Help. Look, it's Mommy Faye. Who's the woman hanging on to school?
Well, I don't know the details, but I've heard she's the master of the Karain channeling technique.
Master?
Yes, Mystic Misty. She was a great spirit medium. That's what I've heard. I also heard that she went missing over 15 years ago.
Spirit mediums? There's no such thing, anyway.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I know all about them. They're nothing but frauds. Maya's a spirit medium. She doesn't know anything about it, of course. But there was a time, 17 years ago, when I met the master myself.
Did you present Maya to her? Because Maya was the one she was going to see out there. Oh, this is the woman who was to undergo training last night. She seems like a very strong, reliable woman.
Whatever else anyone has to say about the Irish woman, can't exactly say she's the best judge of character. Have you seen her Paula's?
This is the trainee's younger sister, correct? She's cute as a button, and she seems to really love mashed potatoes and gravy.
Oh?
She even said she was going to have the leftovers for dinner the next night. And then she took the leftover potatoes and a whole pot of gravy with her to her room.
That's quite an appetite for such a little girl. Tell me about yourself.
You want to know about me? There's not much to tell, I'm afraid.
So let me get one thing straight. You were raised at Hazuko Temple, correct? And yet, somehow, you seem to know Wright. So you two must have crossed paths somewhere.
No, Mr. Edgeworth. Whomever it was. It couldn't have been me.
What is that supposed to mean?
That's Mystic Elise Denim. She's a picture book author, so I've heard.
Does she come to Hazuko Temple often?
No, this was her first time. It's just that she was a very important visitor.
Is that so?
Yes, Sister Bikini told me, be certain not to offend her.
The victim is Elise Denim. The prosecutor's office still doesn't have much information about her, it seems.
Oh, that's Mr. Larice. He's a very sincere, hard-working person.
None of that is true.
He was even kind enough to draw a portrait of me.
Knowing Larry, this woman is exactly the type you would fall in love with at first sight.
Mr. Wright, how bad is his cold?
Well, his fever is very high. As a result, he's rather confused. He's worried about Maya, who's still trapped in the inner temple. He's quite worried about you as well, it seems.
Doesn't give a fuck about Pearl, though.
Really?
Yes, naturally, once he recovers, I'll pass the baton back to him.
No, don't. I'm sure that Mr. Wright wouldn't want that. He wouldn't want to defend me.
We're scared of Wright? Is that what you're scared of? I don't freaking know. I'm just gonna present more things to her. I'm so lost.
I'm lost. Must pay the cost to be the boss. Psycholux.
I may just be stupid.
Dig it, uh-huh. Take that.
We're afraid of a person? We're afraid of things, right? I'm looking at my court record, I'm stupid. We're afraid of things, right?
You were afraid of Godot. Godot is the murder. That's why I haven't seen
Godot.
Did you present Bikini to her?
Nah, I'll buy that.
After you reload.
Let me load my save. I have determination. I can do that. I've played on Tell between Fox. cool.
I'm going to literally present to you everything I have. Everything and everyone.
At this point, yeah.
Tell me if you recognize any of them.
A magazine. Throwing everything I have at her at this point. That's just a Shido. Am I stupid? Is there somewhere else I'm supposed to go? Is there something else I'm supposed to examine? Am I stupid? I gotta be stupid. I've presented everything at this point. I gotta be stupid. I might as well finish presenting people. And then also present. Let's get Maya. Yeah. Well, there has to be something else fine. This represented like literally everything I had. This gate looks quite old, strong enough to resist the weight of time.
That's the Mr. Edgeworth I know. You got a real flair for words, sir.
I've always appreciated this kind of old-timeless elegance.
That's exactly how I feel, too. Take this coat, for example. Like a fine wine, it gets better with age.
Even fine wine turns to vinegar and begins to stink at something. I suggest you wash that atrocious rag you call a coat, detective.
Oh, it's a warm cat box, but where are all the cats?
It's called a hibachi. It's for heating the room.
Oh, look at all these ancient straw frisbees.
Those are a type of zabuton cushions called enza.
Why are you giving me such a hard time? Huh, Mr. Edgeworth, why?
Because learning something new might actually be a good thing for you, detective. It's an altar with a giant Magatama enshrined on.
There are lots of candles lined up on it, too. You know, I haven't had a birthday party for myself in a while.
Maybe you should blow out those candles over there to make up for that.
Mr. Edgeworth, would you mind singing happy birthday to me?
Stop that! Cut it out! Please don't blow out the altar candles! That thing sure casts a strong presence over the whole room. This is the lesser Magatama. It's a precious heirloom containing...
That's the lesser Magatama?
a great many souls.
Where's the greater one?
Huh? This is lesser? What is the greater one like?
The greater Magatama is displayed in the main room of Fey Manor. It was supposed to be shown at the Treasure of Karain exhibit, but it was so large that they couldn't bring it through the doors. Oh, have you seen that before? There's flowing script written ever on the walls.
Man, I bet you'd have awful nightmares if you tried to sleep in here.
This is our main hall, so it's protected by a variety of magic spells and charms. They're all designed to prevent evil forces from entering.
So if I slept here, the Oogie Woogie Boogeyman wouldn't hunt me down for eternity? Alright!
Does this guy think about anything other than eating and sleeping? What's that? What's that? What's that thing? More enticles in the corner of the wall. What's that white piece of paper sticking out from under that stack?
Beats me.
Would you mind checking that for me, Detective Gumshoe?
Yes, sir.
More words.
Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth.
It looks like an old manila envelope.
Yeah!
What is it, detective?
This could be it. An ultra important clue. A super special clue.
We just got... I suppose I should read it myself then.
Looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter.
Tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall, unless you want your secret to be exposed.
That sounds like a blackmail letter. And they hid it horribly.
Nice going there, Mr.
Well,
Edgeworth. It only took you, like, 7 hours.
Shut the fuck up.
Of going back and forth and talking to everybody and checking a bunch of locations and you're throwing all kinds of stuff at that girl in the detention center and... You're an ultra important prosecutor.
Well, I suppose it takes a super duper kind of dumb to miss a clue. One installing a game. Oh, you found the clue. Very good. We'll see you later then. Bye. Oh, you're back.
Bye.
Nice to see you again. Oh, okay. Talk to you later.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. I followed you. I have no life.
Throwing this letter at you. You are super fighting. You are super fighting. You are super fighting. Have a blackmail letter. I found this in the main hall. It is addressed to you.
That's...
Well, Iris,
Why? Why are you glaring at me like that?
you are scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you. Isn't that correct? Was the evidence of the power of my glare that broke that lock? Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way.
What? Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes,
I thought that letter was just someone playing a prank on me.
a prank.
Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it that would... There's no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief.
I wonder about that.
Sister Bikini is like a mother to me. I would never hide anything from her.
No, you may not have had anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is, there's one person you didn't want your secret told to.
Phoenix Wright. Take that.
Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix Wright.
You mean something to Wright, it seems. And I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secret. Well, what do you have to say?
I should have expected as much, especially from a friend of his.
I broke those psyche locks!
I'm a psycho lock breaking motherfucker.
Yeah! Tell me why you're fighting.
After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it.
What is this heavenly hall that the letter mentions?
It's a small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge.
A small shack, huh?
It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near.
Where is it on this map?
It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge. The reality is, to get to the inner temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge. But the thought that such a terrible criminal could be lurking at Heavenly Hall... I was scared by the whole affair. So scared that I didn't even want to think about it.
So this is the secret that you locked away in your heart.
Yes.
Looks as though I may have to visit this heavenly hall now. Maybe I'll find some sign of our mystery blackmail. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room that night.
Yes, that's exactly right.
I got your testimony. Trial starts tomorrow. I promise you. I will win. I'm going to win so that you and Phoenix Wright can see each other again. But when I do, you must promise me that you'll tell him your secret.
But it's pointless.
Why would you say that?
Because I may know who Phoenix Wright is, but he has no idea who I am.
We're going to Heavenly Hall, Gumshoe. What the... Larry!
Whoa, not much of a view down here, huh? Still better than the view from my apartment, though.
Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective. Oh, you can see the birds up there.
Oh, why? Why does this always happen? Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away. I even chased one of them to Japan. Next is going to be prison, I guess. I'll steal that detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure. Nah, I can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck.
Shh, be quiet and listen.
I didn't say anything.
I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again.
Done that? What did he do?
Hey, you! About what you just said, I got an objection.
What the? Edgy, you dirty rat!
Come to you, oaf.
I'm sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was shouting out objection. And in a loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed with my pointer finger.
You've had too many trials.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Larry, the jig is up. Whatever you got to say for yourself.
Ugh.
What is this? What is this? What is going on?
That's a horrible graffiti problem you've got there, pal.
You don't know anything, detective. This is art. It's an expression of my bittersweet love for Iris.
Larry, do you know what the difference between graffiti and true art is?
It's how the artist himself defines it, right?
I should have seen that one coming.
Well, if that's the case, then all my lunchboxes are masterpieces too, pal.
What is this little shack anyway?
Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday.
And why were you down here in the first place?
Come on. I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch. This is a great little place. It's, artistic. It's quiet, it's cold, it's got no power, and it looks like it's about to collapse.
Sounds a lot like my apartment there, pal.
One thing's for sure. No one's like you to show up and disturb you here.
So can I get you something to drink? Some hot water, maybe?
He's getting all buddy-buddy on us, sir.
Listen to me, Edgy. You've got to do this. You've got to save Iris.
Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute.
Watch your mouth. Anyway, I made up my mind about it. I'm going to marry that girl.
Mr. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. Have you already asked this girl to marry you?
No, not yet, but I can tell how she feels by the look in her eyes. She's got this, I really want this man to carry me over the threshold look. I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He'd never imagined I could marry such a beautiful girl like that.
Something tells me he'll be shocked indeed.
That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I going to do if she gets hurt?
What is this guy trying to say? He lost me about a mile back.
If you really want to know the answer to that, I'm going to have to drag him onto the witness stand. Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you and what were you doing last night?
Aw, man. Don't you have anything else to talk about? With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me. Okay, chill out with those scary eyes, I got it. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible.
Something incredible. God damn it.
Psycho locks, motherfucker. Yeah, but let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say? Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water.
Why hasn't he realized that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him? Alright, let's Mark Tom with the face. Mark.
Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really
Alright,
saw
now you're
that
going
night.
to tell me what you really saw last night.
Wow, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay,
You're really upset, aren't
I'll
you?
talk.
Oh, you want to take him? Be my guest.
No.
I can drink.
Huh? That was a bit too easy.
Yeah, anyway, I thought you were taking this voice, but it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. At around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering.
Now my computer's getting noisy. The fans came on.
I'd been sleeping, I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went white! Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi.
And then,
And then, it was on fire! The bridge was on fire!
Dusky Bridge caught on fire. Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes?
Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth.
That's still pretty psychological. It means you're still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen?
Where you say? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I? Oh, that's you talking. I'm sorry.
Answer the damn question.
Yeah, sure, pal. I was in my room by the main hall. Where else would I be?
As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there.
There? Whoa, what do you mean there?
It's impossible you've seen the lightning strike dusky birds from your room. I assume if I look at that on this map. Yeah, kinda impossible to see the damn... Yeah, you're a massive liar. This is a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple.
Well, what am I looking for?
I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees, and it's impossible to see the bridge from there. And a big old cliff.
What? Why didn't you tell me that before?
Well, how about it?
How about what?
Do you feel like talking now?
About what?
Looks like it won't be that easy after all. Leave me no choice. I have to move on to the next step. You weren't in your room at the temple, so then, where were you?
You don't know that I wasn't in my room? Yeah.
Where was Larry, and why was he there? By this situation up at this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. Very well, then let's test my theory.
Is it a game theory?
The place you witnessed the lightning strike in Dusky Bridge from was, well, not many places. Let's see. It can't be over here. Can't be over here. I wonder where else it could be. Why, Heavenly Hall? The place you saw the lightning strike from was naturally Heavenly Hall.
Well, why would I be hanging out in this old shack? It's freezing cold. There's no electricity and it could fall apart at any minute.
Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know there's no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet.
Uh-oh.
In other words, you have just provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset.
I have to admit, I'm impressed, Edgy. You're in a totally different league from Nick.
That's nice. Now tell me. What were you doing at this cold little shack last night?
That's what you might call a fair decor.
I think you might mean a fair decor. Could it be you were waiting for someone?
Oh, no. You really are one scary guy, you know.
I believe that last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you. Don't tell me it was Iris. Don't tell me it was Iris. There's only one person who would wait in a horrible place like this, Larry. Told you before, don't...
I told you before,
yeah,
don't call me Larry.
The person you were waiting for was Iris.
Oh, suddenly I feel cold all over, Edgy.
No doubt, because of my chilly glare.
So you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh? Do you have some kind of evidence? You got something that proves I was waiting for her? Or are you just guessing?
This is where I draw the line in this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that proves you were waiting for us. Don't tell me that this is something stupid from him.
To Iris of Hazakura Temple. Salutation here. There's something I must talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Make sure you come unless you want your secret to be exposed.
Don't tell me that's his. I mean,
it seems pretty freaking obvious. Here's your evidence.
Here's your evidence. You called her to the spot with a pathetic blackmail letter.
Hey, give that back. You're embarrassing me.
Larry, you're so fucking stupid.
What are you doing with that anyway?
It's not important. I misjudged you, Larry.
What do you mean?
Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh.
First of all, what's this at the top of the letter? It says salutation here.
Well, that's what it said in that book, Letter Writing for Dummies.
You're not supposed to actually write that. That's what you're supposed to write, Dear Iris.
I'm so sorry.
Larry is so fucking stupid. So you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Larry? And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you?
Sorry, Edgy.
Sorry doesn't cut it, you scumbag, threatening a young lady like that.
Hey, hold up!
What now, pal?
What are you talking about? That threatening stuff.
I'll tell you what, you tried to scare us by threatening to expose her secret, pal.
What do you mean threaten? When did I threaten her?
Unless you want your secret to be exposed, that sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact.
Give me a break, it's a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love?
What did you just say?
My love for her burned so hotly it could melt all the snow on this mountain.
Oh, then what is this secret you mentioned?
Come on, Edgy. Don't you get it? I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. Her and me. Love. Secret. Yeah!
I'm going to throw you off the fucking mountain.
Obviously she wouldn't want an old lady bikini to know about it, right? About our hot and sour, bittersweet love affair.
Alright, then why did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope?
Give me a break. It's not my fault I didn't have any other envelopes. Yeesh.
Why were you so quick to apologize, pal?
It's because Edgy gave me that scary look of his. What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden?
That's it. That's what all those huge locks were about. I don't understand why you're so defensive.
Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Hey, come on, don't let it get you down.
But Mr. Edgeworth, this guy is still holding something. I know it.
What do you mean, detective?
Don't forget what this guy said just a minute ago.
If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible.
He's right. Look.
When he's got his head cocked to the side like that, he looks like one of the puppets from Lazy Town.
Well, what? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone.
Woof! Woof! Wasn't there something incredible you saw last night? You're going to tell me, Larry, one way or another. I will throw the mug tom at you again if I need to.
I already told you, didn't I? I saw lightning strike Dusky Bridge.
Yes, I believe it was the incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true.
What doesn't?
That's all there is to your story. Your heart wouldn't have all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night. Something more incredible than lightning.
What? When? Where? Why? How?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? If you hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal.
Ah! Ah!
Oh, you fuck. What the hell? What the hell? No!
What's wrong, sir?
Pipes! Does this man have to do it all over again?
Why are you glaring at me like I'm next to be hit by a bolt of lightning?
I just about had it with this Harlequin. If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I'll just have to drag him to the witness stand.
Thanks for watching this episode of Gabby the Game. Like, comment, subscribe, go to have a say. What upon name?
I wish I had something clever to say here.
Good.
Where the fuck is Pearl?
Good night.
Gabby the Game Night, Gabby the Game Night, Gabby the Game Night, yay. Come on and watch her play. New games every other day. If you subscribe now, you won't miss out on any of the action. So come on, click that subscribe button.